What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the CAR-NIVORES YouTube channel. I'm James, as you know, Corvette stuff. Today I am going to be getting the Corvette ready for a 400-mile trip that was not planned, and it's something special that I have in the works for the channel. So I'm going to check up and show what kind of things you want to check on, and make sure everything's good to go before you just randomly take your car on a 400-mile trip, especially when it's a modded car. So last night I went to Abstract Royalties COVID-19 after party thing, car meet, and it was fun. I didn't manage to get good footage because everything got shut down, so future me cue some clips from what I did get last night. Let's get to it. Yeah. Looks like they already shut down the first site, and there's so many cars. So I didn't get any footage because every single spot got shut down basically immediately. But I met some folks. These motherfuckers are crazy. So anywho, like I said, I'm about to go on a trip tomorrow, and I need to make sure that everything in the car is, tidy and safe, and I'll just go through a little checklist to make sure that I'm good to go, and cleaning too. That's also important. All right, first thing first, excuse me, Doc. As always, you want to check your oil. Alright, so my oil is good because I've recently got an oil change. One thing that is important for me, because I still have yet to fix it, is my power steering leaks. So it's always nice to have a nice cloud of smoke when I stop. So it needs a little bit. I always keep a little bottle in the back of the car, or in behind the seat. Alright, I think that's good enough. Clean that mess up. Power steering fluid's topped off. I think that's still a good amount for my trip, so I'll put that back where I got it from. Alright, so unless you have any other issues, that's about it for under the hood. Next, I'm going to jack up the car and double check all of the lug nuts, the Torx, and I need to double check the spacers. Alright, so it's not looking bad. All of them are still all the way to the back. Nothing loosened up. You can see how I used a little too much of that anti-seize. It's all over the fucking place. But it kept, I didn't get it in here to make the lug nuts not stick or something like that. And also I didn't mess up any threads for the lug nuts for the rim themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the torque, make sure these are tightened really well. I usually like to do 100 foot-pounds. You can fact check me, I don't know. But I do recommend you get a deep socket, because this barely grabs around it, but I managed to get it to work. But it needs to be a thin socket, a thin, deep socket, because yeah, you don't want to struggle like I did. But let's see if they're still tight. pretty good. All right. Well, that is very good news, because spacers can be extremely dangerous if not, you know, taken care of properly or installed properly. But while we're up under here, I want to point out that my tires have been rubbing right here, so I'm gonna have to trim this fender just a little bit to kind of clear some more space. If you look, I haven't rubbed recently, but you can kind of see there's like a tread mark, there's like a mark right here sometimes where the fender has actually been rubbing, but it's not doing like any damage, and the fender's taking it like a champ also. So, but just in case I like bottom out on a really bad you know, bump or something like that, I just don't want to take the chance of these $900 fenders, you know, getting fucked up. But it is carbon fiber, so it's supposed to be strong, and it is just kind of rubbing it away. But yeah, it's better safe than sorry, you know. All right, so I'll check the other side in a second off camera, but I wanted to update you. Some people have been asking. These bumps, I've been instructed by Corvette Creations to get a heat gun and kind of apply some heat to these to see if they take shape. What I'm probably going to do is take these off to relieve any stress that might be causing it possibly, and then applying the heat, see what happens, maybe bring it this way a little bit more, or to try again to pull it this way, and then make new hole mounts depending on where, you know, where everything lines up. Also, the fenders, so this side, remember if you watched the video, I was able to get all of the bolts in on this side, but I wasn't able to get them in on this side, and it has actually shown. So this screw came out a little bit from the body of the car, so I'm gonna have to make a new hole for this one because it's got a little bit of flex to it, which I don't want. And when I'm driving, I can kind of hear a little bit of rattling, so that's not good. But I'm gonna have to try to get either new holes here and here, or possibly get something into these two holes and remake a hole for this so that this is better secure. But it's been taking it like a champ for now. It's just this rattling, and when I do bottom out and hit this, I don't want there to be too much flexing, you know. Like I said, $900 for these two, you don't want to have to do that again, you know. Also, someone mentioned in the comments if I was going to paint the sway bars red, and yes, you are correct, I do plan on doing that. I also hope to get the exhaust tips done, or just something done with this, and yeah, so that's about it back here, as long as nothing breaks. Another thing, update, is the headlights work great, but my problem right now is the motor in that one needs to be replaced, as y'all already know from the headlight video. But when I hit random, it's like a specific type of bump, it's really kind of odd, but sometimes when I hit a bump, this light just falls. And look, I can put a lot of pressure on it and it won't fall, right? But if it, see, it'll randomly just fall if I hit a like those special kind of bumps, you know. So, but it's easy, just pull it up, lock it in place. Anywho, that's just another mod update. All right, so cleaning. When it comes to cleaning the Vette, I like to keep things pretty simple, and I know that this stuff isn't really that important, but for the people that like to watch the end of the video, this is for you guys. Love you guys. I love you all, excuse me. So I live in a swamp house, basically. So when it rains, shit gets nasty, all right? And I have a car cover for this car to specifically keep water out of the slight leaks that it have. So when it sits a long time, that stuff will build up, and you know, that's why I have the car cover. Now, the car cover actually fucking sucks. Like, my personal opinion, don't even get a car cover if you're trying to take care of your paint job. Like, just don't. And with this paint, like, this paint is not perfect, as anyone who's watched the videos know. It is not perfect at all. And also, I mean, I got literally raw materials out there, and I don't plan on painting this car until I have a garage over here. When I get a fucking garage right there, then I'll paint this so I can take care of it. So some people were telling me to get ceramic, like if I do get a paint job, or even with this, just because this cleans up nice, as you're gonna see in a second. Get some ceramic coating or whatever, and you know, whatever. But I'm like, yo, I don't want to spend $1,000 fucking having someone ceramic my shit. Maybe I can do it myself. I haven't looked too far into it. If I can do it myself, I'll definitely look into it if it's not too expensive. But for now, the car's going to get dirty. Anyway, I'm about to clean this bad girl. Just get you a cheap, nice little scrub brush thing. Get you a good fucking car wash and do your thing. So if you need the car to be clean, clean it. If you don't. For the folks that ask, I don't need my car clean all the time. It's not gonna happen. Literally, it's not. Look at this ground. Anywho, off to cleaning. Only real C5 guys know why this is satisfying. While I'm back here drying the car, I just want to give a shout out to everyone with black cars. Flat black, gloss black, it doesn't matter. You know, I feel for you guys. Ever since I've added just this part to the car, it gets so dirty so much faster than everything else, it seems, because it doesn't matter what touches it. Freaking water can touch it and it's dirty. Like, it looks like it's been mudding or something crazy. So yeah, shout out to all the black car owners out there. Y'all are thick-skinned. All right, and she is all cleaned up. See, all nice and shiny. The sun's finally hitting it. There's already shit falling on it. Damn. Anywho, hopefully this was a quick, simple, easy video, letting you guys know what's going on with the car. Things to come. Hopefully it was informative for anyone who doesn't have traveling experience with modded cars, and my car is not even really that modded. Anywho, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We update things a lot farther ahead of time on Instagram, so you'll be able to see things like, for example, that thing and what's up with that thing, and you know, stuff like that. You'll see that ahead of time, and you know, because it takes time for us to, with our 9-to-5s, and well, I don't work a 9-to-5, I work crazy hours. Anyway, with our jobs and money and having to spend time editing, etc., it takes time for us to get our videos out, and that's why we just kind of pace it out every Sunday, you know. But anyway, thank you for watching. It's time to eat. Y'all have a good one.